I got married to my husband when I was 40 years old because I found out that age was beginning to tell on me and I needed to settle down. My husband was 45 years when I was 40. We have married each other. We have stayed together for 10 good years. God has blessed us with 3 beautiful children. And along the line, my husband wasn't doing very well. His business wasn't doing very well. I decided to sell my last plot of land that I had when I was a spinster. Sold it and gave my husband 10,000 naira. Gave my husband 10 million naira out of it to add up to the business money he has and see whether he can make a living, beef up the business money. Luckily, he was lucky and I was lucky. The money helped him. He now started doing well. We were able to acquire a new property. We were able to acquire a new house, a new building, got a car, everything became fine. God visited us and turned everything around for good for us. About 5 months ago, my husband started behaving funnily. He will come back late from work and I'm asking him, darling, what happened? If he's not telling me he went on a business trip, he will be telling me that one thing or the other happened and that he became very busy, that money has started coming and that he has started making some contacts and business was expanding and so he wasn't having enough time again. I tried to reason with him. Along the line, I found out that he will just take off on weekends without telling me. Most times I'll be worried waiting for him in the house. When I don't see him, I might not call him. It is then that he will tell me, oh, that he should have told me he left. He wasn't going to come back until Monday. At times he will not come back on Monday, he will come back on Tuesday. This continued. I started hearing rumors of his activities with ladies and I was like, this is a man that didn't have anything. We started our life together. Things were rough for us. I was not the one that helped him to raise enough money to start off this business or to add to the business for him to be able to do well. Now that God has helped us, I'm not seeing him again. He's now having things to do with people outside and he's not even valuing my relationship with me anymore. I kept quiet, kept on looking after my children, the 3 children God had blessed me with. I was taking care of them. One day my husband came back and told me he has gotten a girl pregnant, a 22-year-old girl pregnant. I asked him why was it? He said because I was old, I was giving him an old woman's vibes, I wasn't satisfied with me again, so I had to go and look for a girl. And short, he's marrying that girl, he's bringing the girl in. 22-year-old girl. He went and got a 22-year-old girl, say I'm old, I'm now giving you old woman's vibes. You went and brought of all people 22-year-old girl. He said yes, that's what he needs for his young blood. He needs a 22-year-old girl for his. I cried, I wept, pleaded with him. Okay, fine. It has happened, but must you marry her? You've gotten her pregnant. Is that bad? But why do you want to go to the extent of marrying her in? He said he didn't have anything to do, that he was old enough to know what he wanted and then was going to marry her. I wept. I went to the mother's house and told her what happened. And this his mother, I have been taking good care of her, loving her since I don't have my own mother of my own. I was taking care of her, pampering her, doing everything good for her. And that was the only time I needed her support. I needed her help. What did she do? She told me that she didn't have anything to say about it, that the son was old enough to take his decision and that he was a man enough to take his decision. I wept. I left her house. I drove straight to the church and cried. Went to the altar, cried and asked God that he should judge this matter. He should judge this matter. After praying and crying at the altar of God, I sowed a seed. I backed up my prayers with a seed and left my house. Started living my life normally, trying my best to maintain my mental health and cope very well for the sake of my children. Along the line, they planned for the traditional marriage of this girl. They didn't include me, they didn't tell me. All I knew was that my husband told me he was traveling to the village for the traditional rites of this girl. They all went, the mother and all his siblings, they all drove together. Do you know what happened? As they were traveling to the village, they had a ghastly motor accident and they sustained injuries. The mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, departed from the mother earth instantly. She couldn't make it. My husband was hospitalized. All his siblings secured one injury or the other. So my husband was not taken to the hospital. He was at that hospital and I was called. It was when I was called that I came. I wanted, out of curiosity, I wanted to see in my eyes what actually happened. When I got there, I found out that he was not just injured, he was actually bedridden. He was not going to walk again for the rest of his life. I got to find out that the girl that he wanted to go and marry was invited to come and take care of him. The girl came. After seeing his condition, she left. She abandoned him and left. She didn't just abandon him, she actually blocked him, blocked all his family members. They couldn't reach him again. That was the end. That was when they now called me to come and continue suffering, to come and continue from where I stopped. I had nurtured him, helped him, groomed him, encouraged him, supported him, gave him money to become what he was. And when he became what he thought he was, he now knew he was going to get another girl, 22-year-old girl. He now knew I was old. I'm giving him old woman's vibes. And so he had to go and bring a girl that will give him young woman's vibes. Now the accident has happened. The young woman with the vibes she had left him, abandoned him, and blocked him. Doesn't want to communicate with every member of the family, block all of them, and disappeared into the thing. I was now called to come and continue from where I stopped. The suffering, the nurturing, I should come and continue. When I went to the hospital, I saw his condition. I knew he was incapacitated. I didn't have any choice than to help him at least buy food for him, give him food, take care of him until he became okay. And when he was discharged to the hospital, do you know this man was given a wheelchair? He went back to the house with a wheelchair. So now he's on a wheelchair. He's not able to do so many things he would have ordinarily done. So now the question now, that is why I'm here now to ask you people, my family, what do I do now? Do I quit this marriage, or do I remain and continue suffering with this man? That is where I am, and that is why I've come here. Well, this is a lady that sent us the message this afternoon asking us what she could do about this kind of situation. And I've already called her, I've already answered her what she should do in this situation. But she still said I should bring the matter to the general populace for her to have a wider idea, a wider version of the story, and for people to give her, advice, counsel, so that she'll be able to, check properly and take an informed decision. Please, if you are there and you're listening to this thing, what do you think this woman should do? Drop it at the comment section there so that she'll be able to take an informed decision. She is in dilemma. She doesn't know whether she should leave the husband in his wheelchair and take off. Since he already had planned to bring a girl, he already told her she was giving him an old woman's vibes and he needed young blood. He now went and got impregnated a 22-year-old girl. Didn't just end it. He now went ahead to marry her. It was on their trip, when they were going on the trip to go and marry this girl, that they had this accident that incapacitated the man, that made him to be confined to the wheelchair. He is going to be on that wheelchair for the rest of his life. So this woman is asking now, where is that girl he wanted to go and marry? Where is the girl? The girl has said that the girl blocked him, blocked every member of the family, and she's nowhere to be found. So now that he's in a situation that he needs help, he now came back to me to help her, to help him, to nurse him again. So I don't know what to do. I have a good mind of abandoning him, leaving him in peace, taking my 3 children and leaving him. But as he said, let me ask for you, for your opinion. What do you think I should do in this kind of a situation? This is Catching Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship platform. We come to find connection, come to find relationship, come to find love, come to find soulmates, and learn how to make this relationship become sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. We also do matchmaking. Anytime we are alive is a time for matchmaking. So if you are looking for a partner, a soulmate, you can come up to the screen, tell us your name, your age, your location, blog group, the type of a partner you want, mention the age range. Your partner might even be there at the comment section waiting for you, so connection can just take place now. And if you don't want to join, come to the screen, you can drop all your requests at the comment section, your name, your age, location, blog group, general type, what you do for a living, describe the kind of a partner you want, tell us the age range. We'll pick it up from there and work on it for you. You can join us in our community where we do matchmaking. Yes, we do matchmaking in our community. If you are there, if you check the link at the bio or the link at the comment section, just check for the link anyway. Join us in our community where we do matchmaking. Who knows, your partner might even be there already waiting for you. So today we are talking about, of course, how what I said. A lady who was with the man, with her husband, they married very well. Something happened along the line. The man started behaving badly. Now the man is in a trouble. He has now come back to the woman to come and start continuing from where she stopped. She wants to leave the marriage for good. So what do you advise her to do? Please drop your advice at the comment section there so that she is also there at the comment section. She will read. So please share this video, like it and share it, and drop your own comment there, because we want everybody to get to know, to hear, because it's not easy. You bring a lady, she is there with you, there for you. Just as God has started blessing you, we decided to show her the attitude, to show her the cold shoulder, to tamper with her mental health. Please, let's know what you think. Drop it there at the comment section so that, or come up to the screen and tell us. Thank you. You can see, yeah, Khalid. I can see you, Khalid. I can see Auntie Agi. I can see Paul Mickey. Please, what do you have to say? Drop your own information, drop your own idea at the comment section there, because this lady is really hurting. She has made up her mind to leave the marriage, and I was like, Is that the best thing? Anyway, she said I should not tell you the advice I gave her, so that she will be able to compare what I told her with what you have told her. Anyway, I can still tell you, I told her not to leave her marriage. Yes, I might be wrong, but that was what I told her. She should not leave her marriage. That God has already fought for her. For her to have gone to the church to pray, to say that God should fight for her, and this thing happened like this. Who knows? It could have been worse, but God spared the man's life. For the sake of her children, we asked her to continue in the marriage. She only knows that this man now can never be reliable. So she should now not give all herself to the marriage. She should marry him now with condition. Take care of herself. She should take care of herself. She should practice self-love. Whatever thing that made her to. These days, people don't get old again. You look for money. Go to somewhere. Go to the internet. Check out what you should do to make yourself, to beef up yourself. Do some fillers. Do some small things here and there, and come up to age again. Engage yourself in a yoga class. Engage yourself in some exercises to beef up your youth again, youthfulness again. Change your dressing. Change your dress code. Change the way you live. Change the way you take care of yourself. Practice self-love. Love yourself, take care of yourself, groom yourself back to youthfulness. People are not getting aged again. So why are you allowing yourself to be old and allowing him to call you? Meanwhile, he's older than you and he's calling you an old woman. Say you are giving him old woman's vibes. If you don't have house helps, you are in Africa. Get some house help to be helping you with the house chores, so you have enough time for yourself. Take care of yourself. Groom yourself back to youthfulness. And now know that your husband has a tendency of abandoning you to outside, so you now make sure that you don't have an issue. Make sure you are financially secured. Get yourself financially secured so that you cannot be pushed around. By the time the man knows you're a substance, you have enough money, you can take care of yourself and take care of your children, he will respect you. He will now know that you are not dependent on him entirely. He will give you your respect, and maybe, just maybe, it will limit his excesses. He may not go all the way to hurt you the way he hurt you before. So don't leave your marriage because of your children, and don't leave your marriage because God has already fought for you. Your children still need the male figure. Any home that is brought up by a single parent can never be the same as a home that you have two parents bring up the children. It can never be the same. So that's the advice we gave her. But she said she still needs to hear from you people to know whether what I advise her, what we advise her is the best, or whether we should be advised to leave her marriage, because she wants to leave. She already on her way to go. She says she doesn't want to suffer again. I say you don't have to suffer. The man is still young. He should be able to help himself. Let him learn how to use the wheelchair and maneuver himself. He should still keep on working. Yes, he can still keep on working. He should look for. He has money. If he didn't have money, he won't have to think of marrying a second wife. So he has money. He should bring that money and take care of himself now. Get some facilities, some gadgets that will help him to maneuver and still be a normal human being. Go to your work, make your money. But now he cannot walk, stand up again. So you are the one that's going to be helping him more or less in standing up. That's what you have to do. You don't have a choice. So what do you think she should do? That's what to advise her. And please, if you have a separate opinion, if you have a different opinion, drop it at the comment section so that she will be able to take a proper counsel, take a proper decision. So I can see Preach. I can see Jay said hello, God. You too. I can see Preach on. So this is what we brought today. If you are there and you want to ask something, you can come to the screen. Let us know your own idea, your own views. Or if you think the advice you gave her is not proper, is not the right advice she should have been given, then you can still correct us, because she is still there at the comment section listening, waiting to hear what you have to say. So far so good. Thank you very much for tuning in today. It has been I said it was going to be a short one because she just brought this information and she needed counsel. She needed people to help. So I said, okay, let me bring it now to my people straight, hot. As if they're hot, make her bring him now, so that she will be advised, she will be told what to do, so that she will not make a mistake. So that is it. Thank you very much for being here. See you next time. Bye.